What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Today is going to be somewhat of fix my control arm on the E36. Tomorrow, local track Adams is going to have a practice drift night, and I've been wanting to go since I got my harnesses in and new brakes and stuff, so I want to go and practice. So that's the plan. It's not gonna be a lot. I'm not gonna be doing a lot tonight. Just basically trying to fix that control arm temporarily. I did order the E36 control arms as well as the offset bushings for the lollipop in the rear. So I'm just gonna fix that control arm temporarily just for tomorrow, so hopefully I can run. And I want to do an oil change tonight because I feel like this oil is kind of old. I don't know, I got the car with the oil. Should have done an oil change a long time ago, but kind of just been slacking on it. So I want to try and do it tonight, but for sure I want to get that control arm out and the bushing or the ball joint that bolts into the subframe back in. So as long as I can get that in and then just check the oil level, I should be fine. But like I said, I should do the oil change either way. Like, it's not good, but yeah. So I'm excited because I got the harnesses in and new brakes in the rear. I'm still waiting for my lever for the e-brake. Yeah, let's get this thing up in the air and get the wheels off and start getting off that control arm. Alright, so I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this with this light and the GoPro, but I ain't no mechanic. I don't think that shit's supposed to be like that. Yeah, clearly you can see it's separated from the ball joint. So that's gonna be my temporary fix, hopefully to try to hammer it back in or like press it back in, just so I can get it like that side. And it's like I said, it's just for one night, literally just for tomorrow night. And comes to find out that I drove it like that the first night I went out to the track. My first time ever at the track, I drove it like that, and I don't know, didn't do too bad. But yeah, clearly you're not supposed to just send it. So I'm gonna just pop this thing off really quick. All right, y'all, so check it out. Update on the control arm. I got it out. Actually, it came out pretty easy. Saved my money. I didn't even end up going to get a 21 that it uses. I just use a adjustable wrench or crescent wrench or whatever, and pounded the knuckle ball joint out and then the subframe ball joint. So this is the one that obviously that I just showed you guys that was just hanging in there. Sick, bro. I miss wrenching, man. It's been so long working for FedEx compared to where I used to work on just doing air suspension, wrenching every day. I miss it. It's been a long time since I've actually got down and dirty with some but yeah, so I'm about to just smack this one back in, slap it all back together, and just send it for tomorrow and see how it does. Pretty sure it'll be okay just for one night, just to get by. I mean, I sent it with it hanging on by freaking nothing, so with me pressing it back in, I think it'd be alright. So yeah, let's throw this on the vise and smack that hoe back in. Alright, so we got the Harbor Freight special, you know what I'm saying? Almost the cheapest one. It's not too small like the other ones. I wish I would have got a bigger one, but $100 on a fucking vise. I know it'll come in handy, but I feel like I'm not gonna use it enough to invest that much money in a vise right now. Eventually in the future, I will get a bigger one. Anyways, besides the fact, so basically what I'm gonna do is, sure, it's kind of obvious, and this bearing is shot. Look, I can move it with my pinky. I threw some grease in there just because, just to you know, lube it up a little bit. But yeah, so it's definitely not supposed to go in there like that, but yeah, bro, this shit's sick. Okay, let me put the camera down and do it with 2 hands, cause yeah. But basically like that. Put it in between here and smack that hoe in there with the maleta. Bang bang. So I'm gonna get this in, and yeah. Just a few little love taps later, and voila, it's back in. Now I don't know how tight it is, how long it's gonna last, but bug it, bro. And I'm sure that this thing's supposed to line up a certain way with this little like divot thing right here on both sides. There's probably a certain way you're supposed to put it in, and I'm sure because the ball joint don't move. Let me put this down. The ball joint has more play this way rather than this way, so I'm almost positive that you're supposed to put that in a certain way. But bug it, send it. Nah, maybe I'll smack it back out and do it the right way, because now thinking about it, that shit's probably about to blow out or something and mess up the subframe, or knowing my luck, this thing will get jacked up first send. So let me pop that thing back out and line it up correctly, and voila, just like that. Boom, good to go. Now if you look on the top side, it doesn't look like it's all the way in because the grease boot is ripped. The top part I took off and threw it away, and this side, you see how it has the full grease boot, and that side doesn't. So yeah, I smacked it in with the hammer. I tightened the top bolt super tight. I got the lollipop bolts, sway bar end link bolt. The ball joint on the knuckle is all in, good to go. So yeah, as far as that goes, this thing is ready to go. And yeah, I'm leaking transmission fluid from the looks of it. I don't know if you guys could see that back there, but yeah, it looks like that's transmission fluid as well as oil. And yeah, they decided to weld the, like, I don't know if you consider that a downpipe or whatever, but to the headers. Great job, buddy, whoever the F did that. Jesus. But anyways, my main thing tonight was getting that control arm apart and back assembled with that ball joint in there. That all went good. As well as lining it up, it was actually the right way, because the pivot of the arm gives it more room this way rather than this way. But yeah, anyways, forget that. I'm going to check the oil right now, and still debating if I want to go out and buy some oil and an oil filter and stuff. I might just wait until after this track event and do it then, because I'll have my E36 control arms as well as my e-brake extender, and then I'll be more legit, if you want to say it, whatever. But yeah, so I'm just gonna look over some little things. I gotta figure out a battery bracket in the back as well, because I currently don't have one. Well, that was a complete fail. I decided to do the oil change tonight, and I drove all the way to Walmart because Walmart has the 5-quart jugs for like almost half price compared to like AutoZone or O'Reilly's. It's like $45 for the 5-quart, and I think Walmart has it for like $25 or something like that. So I drove all the way over there, didn't have the right oil, wasted time, wasted gas, whatever. But yeah, pretty much just gonna wrap it up here, and I will do the oil change once I order the oil and filter and all that good stuff. But just gonna wrap it up, and if you're watching, thanks. See you guys tomorrow at the track. Peace out.